Hey there, welcome to Create to Remember. I'm Heidi Swapp, and today I'm going to talk to you about pre-made albums that are already totally done for you, super cool, and all you have to do is add your memories. Now, you guys have seen me on this show especially creating all kinds of different albums. I love to use my cinch. I love to work with chipboard and all kinds of different things, packaging that I find in my pantry, clear pages, you name it, I have tried to make an album out of it. But sometimes, isn't it just awesome to be able to buy a really cool album and just add your memories? Just take a huge stack of photos and start inserting them and having it already be beautiful and be easy and quick and fun. So that is what I want to talk to you today. I want to talk to you about 3 different options that are available that just make it really easy for you to get started. I'm going to start out showing you off the this is the mini memory file album. Okay, so it may look familiar to you. It is made out of mini memory files and it is already bound for you. So this cute little binding is already done. You don't have to buy a cinch, you don't have to hunt down this cute little teeny binding, and you don't have to punch the holes, nothing. It is already done. So when you buy this album, it's completely plain. It's plain on the front. It's just the stripes. And so I have gone in and I've used some of my buzzwords, alphabets, some pennants, chipboard stickers, and chipboard stars to really doll up the cover. But let me show you what's on the inside. On the inside, you get 5x7 sleeves, 5x7 paper, double-sided paper. You see more of the little memory files that have been bound in there. You see more little photo sleeves. This time they're 3x4s. More pages, more photo sleeves, and then just perfectly kind of a monochromatic, this black and white with a pop of pink color papers that are just waiting for your memories. So you don't have to create the album, all you have to do to go to work. So I want to show you some fun possibilities. This one was actually created by one of the members of my media team, and her name is Jamie Pate. She took this really already done album and added so many wonderful touches. She used Instaframes, and the Instaframes are so quick. All you have to do is add your photo in there and it looks like a real embellishment on your page. This is when you just start adding the pennants and the chipboard and whatever you have in your stash. One of the things that I loved that Jamie did in this particular album was that when she got to this 5x7 photo sleeve, she cut vellum. Now, I'm not sure if you can tell, but when you look at this, you can kind of see through it. So on one side of the vellum, she has in here, and just so that you can tell, there's a pendant in there, there's more Instaframes, and more little decorative elements. But watch what happens when I turn the page. She has actually added embellishments on the outside of the sheet protector with that soft vellum as the background. Now, I just think that is such a fun way to do something really different on an already really cool photo sleeve that's already there ready for you to go. Then she has added more little touches on these pages. She's kept it simple and consistent. You can see here that she even added a little interactive card, and it tucks underneath that little element to give it some interest. And she's added more photos into those photo sleeves. It doesn't always have to be a photo. It could also be little scraps of paper that just add that nice color pop that you're looking for. So that's one way that you can get started right away. All right, now if you're more of a project-oriented person, where maybe it's not just one event, that was actually a birthday party, but maybe you're documenting a whole year or a whole trip, or maybe even a series of years. This chipboard album, this is actually a binder. Now you can see that I've done a lot of really fun decorations on the front, but really the binder is already made for you. It's chipboard and it's a really heavy chipboard, like awesomely heavy chipboard. Then when you open it up, this is full of divider pages that have little tabs and a whole bunch of these sheet protector divided pages. And so some of them have 6, some have 4. They're all just a little bit different configuration. But if I flip back here, I'll just show, just to give you an idea. I mean, you get a ton of these page protectors where you can add little bits of journaling or memorabilia right inside, and it's just kind of a good journal as you go. But because it is a binder, you can open it up and add your own papers or your own notes or whatever as your journey progresses. So what I did was decorated the inserts and then added just really simple bits and pieces into those photo sleeves. I stole Jamie's idea and put some vellum pages in there so that there was this really cool kind of see-through effect. But you can see that by just adding some really interesting stuff on the dividers, I can keep the in-between pages and those page sleeves really simple. All right, so this is also available. This one's available at Michael's, and it's an awesome one to kind of document your journey. Now this is kind of my favorite all-time, the super fun. This is something that I would actually make, but all of the work is done. Now inside this is called a memory file album, and it's already bound, and there's 34 different pages in here. And what you'll see is there's tons of different patterns, tons of different sizes, all these cute little peekaboo holes, little dynamic shapes, and even these really fun clear pages that allow you to do all that cool layering that I love to do on my own. There's mini file folders in here with little peekaboo areas, and the fun thing about this is you can go as slow or as fast, but it's the bulk of the work is done, and so you can just get started adding your photos and your memories. So what you've got to do is grab a hold of one of these pre-made albums. Grab some things from your stash, whether it's scraps from your scrap drawer, alphabets, whatever you have on hand, or go buy something new like ClearPop, and start stapling it in, adding those memories, doing some journaling, and trying some of those fun techniques like adding vellum into the photo sleeves and decorating on top of photo sleeves. And you will find that as you just do it, and you don't have to worry about creating the album, that the creativity will just come, and it will be fun to make pretty stuff.